Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aisha Nabila binti Zulkarnain and my metric number is 272776. So today I would like to present about benefits and advantage of activity-based costing, which is ABC. The article that I have choose is Implementation of Activity-Based Costing in Malaysia by Zamalia Abdul Majid and Malia Sulaiman. In this article, the researcher highlighted the problems and benefits of implementing activity-based costing (ABC) in two companies in Malaysia. It has been used for many purposes such as product range decisions, customer profitability analysis, cost reduction, cost modeling, and many more. Proponents of ABC claim that the technique helps process improvements. ABC also helps companies alter their product mix decisions and enables such companies to focus on profitable customers. The strategic and operational benefits of ABC adoption, according to Kennedy and Affleck-Greaves, will turn lead to increased profit. As for the strategic potential benefits, Naranayan and Sarkar provide empirical evidence to indicate that ABC influences strategic managerial decisions. They interviewed the top and middle-level managers at Eastern Industries in the USA and found the company's managers were able to implement process improvements after implementing ABC. On the basis of the preceding decisions, it appears that ABC adoption leads to better decisions and eventually to an enhanced bottom line. Firstly, company that implement ABC is CM Company. This company is located at the Ulu Klang Free Trade Zone in Kuala Lumpur. After implement ABC system, they found many benefit and advantage in their company, such as the costing managers said that the ABC system developed at CM has contributed significantly to the efficiency in the company's manufacturing process. The costing managers also explained that he was able to identify the cost pools or activities that were efficient from those non-value added activities simply by looking at the ABC cost sheets. Thus, the ability to identify a problem almost immediately enabled the managers to solve the problems with greater speed. Next, because of ABC, the company is able to revise the cost of producing components on a quarterly basis. Hence, ABC has assisted the company in providing more accurate information on cost and pricing, thus improving the company's competitive position in the semiconductor industry. Other than that, TM is a leading company in telecommunication services in Malaysia, also implement ABC in their company. The benefits gained from using the ABC was ABC has enabled the company to identify non-value added activities and tasks that were done inefficiently. Such information allowed managers to make more informed decisions. The implementation of ABC at TM provided benefits for both engineers and the accountants. The engineers were able to appreciate the cost of the services rendered, while the accountants now understood the network and engineering process activities of the company. What I can conclude was ABC as an important tool in cost reduction and process improvement. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nuri Izadlina binti Rizal, metric number 264256. I will present the next benefits and advantage of activity-based costing that I found in the article entitled Why Activity-Based Costing is Still Lagging Behind the Traditional Costing in Malaysia. The objective of the article is to compare between the activity-based costing and the traditional costing in Malaysia. Traditional costing approach is where the unit level drivers assign cost to product, while the activity-based costing utilize more cost pools and more cost drivers. Activity-based costing and traditional costing symbolize two competing product costing methods. The approach of activity-based costing is trying to allocate overhead costs to cost objects more precise than traditional cost systems or traditional costing. From the article, it mentioned that activity-based costing is based on actual performance, consumptions, and expense data taken out from the organization's existing information system and combined with the knowledge of those directly involved in the distribution of goods and services. One of the benefits of activity-based costing is it allowed the managers to get rid of costs that related to non-value added activities and develop the efficiencies of present development, since activity-based costing offered better visibility into business development and their cost drivers. The consumption of quality-related activities will be enabled by classifying activities that were related with poor product quality and their cost drivers when the information visibility improved. Apart from that, another advantage of this system is performance measurement. The information provided by activity-based costing on cost drivers and cost driver rates is illustrated that there are potentially powerful effects on the deed of staff, and they are used as performance determinant. Cost drivers provided volume determined on a different kind of operational performance, which reflected the effectiveness and accuracy of the activity concerned. So they help in assessing the efficiency with which activities were carried out when it was linked to cost. The next one is different cost objectives. The activity-based costing methodology can be applied to cost objects except for the product. Indirectly, this allowed customers' profitability to be analysed and so provided management with a market-oriented view of how proceeds have been earned. Activity-based costing was used as a tool for decision making, especially for product mix costing and pricing decisions. Activity-based costing has helped to capture the economics of production development more closely and provided more accurate costing data than traditional cost-based systems. Other researchers also had found that activity-based costing had led to operational and strategic benefits within the organization's activity. The next one, the advantage of activity-based costing, according to Kian and Ben, is activity-based costing is more accurate cost estimation method, and they argued that activity-based costing help managers to become aware of original parameters that created demands on indirect and keep up resources which can identify and remove non-value adding activities. They illustrated that activity-based costing approach had demonstrated to be more accurate than the traditional cost estimation. Thank you.
So the article is talk about how to apply the activity-based costing (ABC) as a method of cost estimation for the palm oil plantation. The ABC has been applied to analyze the costing of every activities that involve in the palm oil plantation. Under the support of actual cost information and proper cost driver, accurate profitability will be able to be calculated. So accurate probability is the most important factor for the management to identify on the money that processed in order to maintain rapid but sustainable growth. So ABC system will be provide actual cost information and proper cost driver for each activity that be involved. It make the company profitability more accurate and ensure that ABC system can be used in the agricultural environment in order to get the actual cost information and proper cost activity for each activity involved in the palm oil plantation. So activity-based costing had been widely used due to its several advantages. So the first one, activity-based costing allowed the company to obtain an accurate costing information about a product or services in their company. Second, activity-based costing help to understand how to allocate resource and funding for activities to each process, where the company can have a clear picture about their cost drivers and also relative profitability for their profitable activities. This analysis information will assist the management to make a decision to maximize their profitable. Next, activity-based costing helps to improve the business process, where this because all the activities involved to the produce a product or service will be clearly defined as activity-based costing. From that, we can determine which process or activity are doing well and which one need to be improved. Next, activity-based costing provide a mean for analyzing non-value added activity, where we can know and we can reduce the operating cost by eliminating non-value added activities in our business. Next is activity-based costing will allocate all the resource cost need for a product or service. Those cost information will allow us determine which activities are heading to overhead costs. So the decision makers allowed to decide whether to improve or eliminate all the company's inefficient activities under the support of activity-based costing, so that will help company to reduce the cost by eliminating the waste of product or service that are not used in the company.
Assalamualaikum and hello, my name is Fahmi Azizan, Matric 272631. Today I will present about advantages and benefits of activity-based costing, or well known as ABC. The first advantages that I found is ABC is more useful in measuring product cost. ABC brings accuracy and reliability in product cost determination by focusing on cause and effect relationship in the cost incurrence. It recognizes that its activities which cost, not product, and it is product which consume activities. In advance, manufacturing environment and technology will support financial overhead constitute a large share of total cost. ABC provide more realistic product cost. ABC produce reliable and correct product cost data in case of greater diversity among the products manufactured, such as low volume product and high volume product. Traditional costing likely to bring error and approximation in product determination due to arbitrary apportionment and absorption method. Suppose you go to a movie theater and that has 5 screens showing the 5 different movies. Imran worked for the movie theater selling ticket for all 5 the movie. Suppose management want to know cost of selling ticket per movie and ask you to assign Imran wage to each 5 movie. How will you assign his wages? You could simply divide Imran wages by number of movie and allocate 20% of his salary to each movie. Or you could figure out how many tickets he sold to each movie and allocate his wages of the basic of ticket sale. For example, if 50% of the ticket sale were for Avatar, you might allocate 50% of Imran wages to Avatar. You probably also could think of additional way to allocate Imran wages. No matter how we allocate Imran wages, his wages will not directly traceable to one of the movie if he sold ticket for all 5 movies. In short, the allocation just of Imran wage to a particular movie is least somewhat arbitrary, because alternative method could allocate different amount of Imran wage to each movie. Imran wages will be indirect cost to the different movie because his wages could not be directly assigned to any one of the movies. By definition, the allocation of indirect cost is at least somewhat arbitrary. Nevertheless, accountants have discovered that they can improve the way costs are assigned, such as movie, in the case by using activity-based costing. The second advantages that I found for activity-based costing is the pooling of costs by activities or activities area provide information that may help managers to better plan and control costs. Information generated by activity-based costing (ABC) system can also encourage companies to redesign products to use more common parts. When activity-based costing system is used, an activity-based flexible budget may be developed, such as flexible is more accurate than conventional budget. Because multiple cost drivers are identified to explain the behavior of overhead costs. The third one is ABC provide insight for the analysis. Activity-based costing provide insight for the analysis of customer profitability, distribution channel, brand, region, and other areas that directly affect the profitability of a firm. Because ABC link performance of particular activities on the organization resource consumed. Also, activity-based costing system create opportunities to product designer to make for cost reduction.
Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to sir. My name is Muhammad Zulfahmi bin Muhammad Tarmizi. My metric number is 272662. Today I will gonna talk about benefit and advantages of activity-based costing, or we call it ABC. First thing first, activity-based costing is a good method for manager to tracing the overhead cost in Malaysia. The traditional method for overhead cost per unit is used based off the allocating basis. In traditional method, higher volume product will have to bear the same amount of overhead compared to low volume product. This problem will not exist if ABC method will be used. For activity-based costing method, low volume product will have to absorb more overhead per unit than high volume product. So this might be because more lesser setup cost per unit for higher volume product compared to low volume product. Uh, so activity-based costing is much more advantageous than traditional methods. Next, activity-based costing is also more beneficial in terms of the number of their cost center. In traditional method, it have much more fewer cost center compared to activity-based costing method. Normally, in traditional method, uh, labor hour and machine hour were used as a cost center. But for ABC, uh, cost center, it was identified when cost is incurred at certain point of process. So normally, allocating basis for ABC cost driver such as number of setup, number of purchase order, labor hours, and machine hour. So here we can say that ABC have more beneficial because using ABC method, we will know the exact cost center for the company. Furthermore, activity-based cost also is more beneficial because ABC system can provide a much more better costing information that can help management to manage more efficiently uh, and gain a better understanding of their firm competitive advantages, their firm strength, and their firm weakness. As a result, manager will also can recognize their advantages basic costing system and evade them from experiencing the increased loss sale due to the error pricing that result from inaccurate costing data from inaccurate costing data. It can also become much more manageable for the manager. So activity-based costing is activity-based costing method or ABC have a lot of beneficial and advantages to the company.